Gaffney is here, a chef and seafood expert. Great to see you.
Hi, likewise.
Pleasure. This is Barramundi sea bass. In fact, this is from Australis. And Australis, this was the very first seafood product we ever brought from this brand. We would have it on the air regularly. It would often sell out. Customer top rated, as you can see. In fact, this has sold out every day it's been presented. These are 6-ounce sizes. You're getting 8 of them. You're going to get flavored butters that go with them. If you know you'd like to incorporate seafood into your diet, maybe you'd like to have the kind of same amount of those omega fatty acids that salmon does, but salmon's not a fish you enjoy. Why not come on over to Barramundi Sea Bass, because it gives you that same amount, but very mild flavor, Nicole.
Exactly. That's what we love about this fish. And it's a fish that I'm super passionate about. I've been on board with it for a really long time.
Yeah.
And now everybody else is starting to jump on board too. And I could not be more thrilled, because I just want to get the message out there about how great this stuff is.
Yes.
So you mentioned the omega-3 fatty acids that everybody knows wild salmon is really high in.
Yes.
Well, our Australis Barramundi sea bass is just as high in omega-3 fatty acids as wild coho salmon, but it has half the calories.
Wow. So when we're looking at
calories.
these portions, like how many calories are in one of these portions?
I don't have the exact calorie count off the top of my head right now, but I know they are very lean proteins as well.
Perfect.
So the size is big. We were doing 5 ounces. We've upped it to 6 ounces. So
nice.
it's a really nice portion.
Yeah.
And in addition, we are a sustainable company, and that's something that we're super, super passionate about at Australis.
Yeah.
It's what we're known for. We have control over the fish from the time they're tiny little minnows all the way up until harvest. So you know that we're taking care of these every single step of the way to ensure that you're getting the best possible product on your plate.
Each of these pieces, are these, you know, do they have any bone in them? Is there skin on them?
Great question.
Everything is edible?
Everything's edible, but they are completely boneless and skinless.
Great.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Great.
They are also the center cut filet, which is important to note. You know, when you go to a steakhouse, you want to get that center cut filet mignon. Same thing with fish. You always want to get the center cut. You're not getting the end pieces, the tail pieces. Tell me how that tastes.
So light, not fishy at all. We order this at our house, and I'll tell you why. I'm lucky that I grew up in Southern California, had access to tons of fresh seafood. It's what I was raised on. I'll eat anything. I've raised my kids to eat seafood. My husband grew up here in you know, Pennsylvania, and never really had his mom fix fish for him growing up, and therefore doesn't really think he likes it.
Sure.
So if it has a fishy taste, he's out.
Yep.
He will eat this. He will eat this because it's mild. He will eat this because it's not too wet of a fish.
Exactly.
He will eat this because it doesn't have any like slime to it. You know, some fish does, right?
Sure,
you know, like sometimes an orange roughy, it's a little slippery. He doesn't like that. So it's a little bit firmer. I sometimes kind of equate it, although not as thick, to halibut.
Yeah, it definitely has that meaty texture
to it.
Exactly.
Very mild flavor. And the mild flavor also then gives you possibilities when you want to kind of step out of the box and kind of create your own flavor profile.
Right.
Although we include 2 butters to help along the way.
Yes, we have 2 Epicurean butters. There's a lemon garlic, and then we also have a roasted garlic that come along with the fish. They're great with the fish, but the fish doesn't need it at all. So it's so versatile. It's so adaptable to tons of different cooking methods.
Love this product.
I love that you love it, Jill.
It's so, sometimes I kind of forget how good it is. And then, you know, I present it on the air here and I'm like, oh, it's just mild and it tastes
got a real
clean,
sweet and buttery flavor.
Love it with a salad.
Yes.
You know, just do a delicious salad with all your fresh veggies. Do this with a little caprese salad on the side.
Totally.
Maybe do a slight little balsamic drizzle on top.
Love
Would be
that.
really, really good.
Yes, you don't even need the butter at that point.
Just fabulous.
We're in grilling season right now, and this fish does beautifully on the grill. One thing we love to do is make little tinfoil packets. So like you can see in the pan here, I've got some of the Epicurean butter, along with some red bell pepper and some tomatoes. I put a little bit of white wine, throw a little parsley, fresh herbs in there, wrap them up, throw them on the grill. They take about 10 minutes. You don't even need to defrost the fish first. This is how it comes in these individual vacuum sealed. So as soon as this fish comes out of the water, we blast freeze it really quickly so it maintains the integrity of the fish. If you freeze it slowly, that's when your fish starts to get kind of mealy and weird.
Yes.
You might have had frozen seafood before that hasn't really turned out to taste all that fresh. This is going to taste as fresh, if not fresher, than the freshest seafood you've ever tried. It really is that good.
You know what would be really good with this too? So get some of your, like, you know, maybe you're growing them or from your farmer's market, some of the different heirloom cherry like tomatoes
Definitely.
and things, the kamados and all of that, the yellows. Cut those all up. Cut up some avocado, right?
Love that
in
avocado.
A little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and
So
then maybe
good.
a little feta cheese, and then use that as like this fresh, delicious salsa on top of this.
Yes.
Would be so light, so delicious. And these portions too, when we were talking about calories,
150.
So
We got 150 calories per portion
for your main
of
protein,
lean protein
for dinner.
Exactly, and it's high in omega-3s.
Yes.
It's extremely heart healthy, great for your cardiovascular
When you're doing
health.
lean and
brain.
greens, this is your lean, and you get a really big portion of it.
And we could sit here and tell you all day how great the fish is, but it's customer top rated. You can go online and read some of these reviews.
Well, let's face it,
glowing.
especially with fish.
Yes.
If it was fishy, it's not going to be customer top rated. If it was
100%.
slimy, it's not going to be customer
There's
top rated.
actually one review I was reading earlier that said, I don't like fish, and this was delicious. So don't take it from us, take it from them. And a couple years ago, we had a caller named Mary. Hi, Mary, if you're watching. And Mary talked about how hard it was to find sea bass in her grocery store. It is. It's not one of the more common fish that you tend to see. And when she does find it, it's really expensive. So the value here is incredible. And Mary couldn't say enough about that when she called.
You're getting 8 servings, right, for a little over $8 a portion. And look at the size of those portions. These are itty bitty. I mean, this is like restaurant size, 6-ounce portions. We have reviews for you at the bottom of your screen. Again, it's sold out every time it's been on the air.
Yes.
It is customer top rated. That's huge. And it's fish. Like, I get when chocolate cookies would be customer top rated because people love their sweets.
Sure.
But fish, that's kind of hard to get to be customer top rated. And we love your reviews, and we love it when you find things that you're enjoying food-wise here at QVC and that you can share your passion with to other customers. This is one of them.
Absolutely.
You're getting 2 of these Epicurean butters. One flavor is a roasted garlic.
Yes.
And the other is more
a
of
lemon
like
garlic.
a lemon garlic.
A little tangier.
Delicious. Love that. Big portions, 6 ounces, each individually wrapped. And don't forget, you can do auto delivery. I would recommend that because I have to tell you, we don't see this item on the air that frequently, but auto delivery will always make sure that you don't run out of your favorite products. You get to lock in the price, you get to lock in the easy pay, which today is 4 payments. So take advantage of that. You can always cancel at any time as well. If you need to delay or rush a shipment, we can make accommodations for you there too. And you can do all of that on your computer at QVC.com or just call our customer service